Right, I think we're live now. So, we're going to start a new game. I've already beat the game, but I'm going to go through the next game and I'm going to try and do everything, get everything, and also get some of the achievements that I missed in my first playthrough, because I missed an awful lot of them. Like, a lot of them. I think I missed like 20 of them. I only got half so far. Some of them are really easy enough to do, but one of them is quite a pain in the ass to do. You can't kill any animals or eat any meat for the whole game, which I don't know if I'm going to be doing this run. I'm probably going to do it in my own time on a new run later on. Achievement is called Lent. So, for the most part, I'll try not to skip anything, but that won't be true for everything, so I will skip some things.
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
Just for those that haven't actually seen this game before.
Go and take cover with the others. Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move!
Father! Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze. Get ready!
I love the setting for this game, it's so good.
Take cover! Now! Move up!
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
Floor the gates! Corwin! Over here! Get up there quick! We have to repel them! Shoot him! Oh, knock him down!
This is like a tutorial sort of thing. Some pretty basic shit. I missed.
What now, fucker?
I might want to invest in archery this playthrough, to be honest, because archery was something I didn't really mess around with all that much.
Now you're finished! You're having a shot!
You're not up to it.
Godwin! Get over here with that crossbow and join the line.
Little fucker.
What the fuck are you waiting for? Die, you brothers! Die!
I don't think it's possible to die here, so...
Don't let them have the way through! What the fuck are they waiting for? Pour fire onto them! Burn, fuckers! Get ready for another attack!
Can't go up. I have to help them by the gate. Don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, that. Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Kingdom Come, Deliverance 2.
Fortuna, you rat!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Audentes
Good
Fortuna
gracious,
Juvat.
Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Audentes Fortuna Juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir. Trotsky.
God, this game really is pretty.
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Berghoff must be made of money. Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where. And here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, eh? Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing. Sir.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
I might have to dabble around with alchemy this time as well. Because I never did any alchemy.
Don't stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Lipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry. From Skalitz.
Now, what do I want to do? Probably advisor would be
I'm
good.
Lord Capon's advisor and scribe, and now an envoy as well.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
Yeah, so this is just how all the different stats work. If you want to read that, then you can pause. Obviously, we'll pick the one with the
We want to
highest
negotiate an
number.
alliance. We'll come to an agreement with your lord in Trotsky. After all, you haven't been able to track them down. So we can take matters into our own hands. So move aside, and let us, dutiful knights, pass.
Don't provoke me, boy.
What?
You're passed to a place you don't... Didn't you say... Or are you trying to tell me you're a knight? Don't...
Fuck, you know what? Yeah, that... Maybe, you know what? Maybe that wasn't a good idea. I thought that was a really good idea. I'm not... I don't even know why the fuck I'm reloading, because there's not really much point of doing so, but...
Well, Henry,
I can just skip forward and
looking
all
forward
that.
to
But,
new
like,
adventures?
I thought that'd work out
Adventures
really
that will become
well.
the stuff of legends?
Of course I am. We'll show them what
That's really
fine
interesting,
fellas have
actually. I
turned
didn't
up
think
on
that
their
would fail.
doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing.
I understand
Aye.
it now.
It does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Al dentes fortuna juvat. See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, eh? Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
Look at Mutt back there.
We're not enemies. And who? Henry.
Alright. You know what? I'm debating what I want to do this run, because I kind of want to be an archer stealth, but at the same time, leveling up speech is really useful. Yeah. Okay.
I serve Sir Hans as a scout and tracker.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund...
And slow.
Even... And armed, so why...
This one would probably work. We'll do this one.
Take a good look at us. Do we really look like bandits to you?
I'm still not sure.
You don't have to trust us. An entire company in a sealed message. I think he'll understand at first. The way I see it, ensuring safe passage to the castle for Sir Hans Capon of Lipa and his entourage should be in your interest. So?
You can be assured that I respect your position, gentlemen. All right.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, Captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them. Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank.
Be quiet, you three bit
Alright, and so it begins.
Say something to that dog. Come here.
What's all... Listen,
That's a good one. I've got one last sausage and look, Henry, I'm fond of that.
listen. If you give... They'll surely serve us up some real
All right then. Hey.
I will be skipping through some dialogue.
Search. Look what I have for you.
Here you go, sausage. Look at him. Look at Matt. Oh, look at him.
Here you go. Take it.
I ain't got any more food for you, you greedy little fucker.
Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a
Henry.
few dice.
Henry. Oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
I got the feeling you'd lost your tongue.
Just for a moment. But true enough. That bastard surprised me a bit.
Well, that's what I'm here for. To deal with that kind of stuff.
And I must say, that was pretty good for your first action as leader of my bodyguard. Let's see if you keep it up. But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologised to us. If Hannah had seen it. Maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well,
Yeah, it was
I
kind of
dunno.
all me that did that, not
When
you.
I look
but-
at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my arse. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit? After that long journey. With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for
Sword
that
play.
after riding so long.
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
The tavern after we deliver the letter.
Yeah, so this is just all the information about the inventory and shit. $1.4k groschen. Just gonna put all my groschen in there and hope that it stays there.
So, should we start?
Ready? Let's start. Draw your...
Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress... Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence. Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Now save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. Nice. That's the way. Good. Good. That's the way.
Oh, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
Pretty good. You're doing great, Henry.
Yeah, I'm doing real great.
Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Nice. Sweet. Too fast for you, am I? Block it.
Yeah, I fucking know, bitch. Come on.
Well, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then. Nice work, Henry. Good riposte. Slow. Nice. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
Sure, 100 groschen.
100? How about 200?
I totally have 100 groschen on me right
feeling
now.
Confident or not?
Fine, 200. On guard.
Fuck her! God wills it!
This vault infidel. There's vault.
Fuck her! I'll kill you! God wills it! Piece of shit! Ah! Die! Die! God wills it! I've got you! Die! Ah! God wills it! Ah! Ah!
Bro, this takes so goddamn long. I forgot how long this fight was.
I've got you!
Abuse.
God wills it!
Abuse. I love using clinch. Clinch is so fucking cheap.
I yield! Enough!
Easy.
Fuck's sake, you're unstoppable! Oh, you won the bet, fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trusky. Now let's go and eat. That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, since that last time in Ratai.
I won back then too, as I recall. You had to give me your bow.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
Speech is nice.
He was well pissed off. If I hadn't convinced him you were the village idiot and that we dragged you home right away...
And if I hadn't left him a fistful of coin to boot...
Throwing groschen around like that? Fellas, if a rainy day comes, you'll be fucked.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
I don't know. Nothing happened between us.
Nothing?
No.
I don't get it. A nice lass like that.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Scholarship is useful.
I needed a bit of peace and quiet. I had a stroll around, checking out what plants grow here, praying for the success of our mission. Then I came back.
At last someone with some sense who's not in a hurry all the time.
If I always had to think everything over, but...
I wouldn't have rolled in the hay with so many girls if I spent my time just thinking about it.
Thanks for the prayer, anyway.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the Royal Chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
Yeah, let's see. This one's easy enough to level up on its own. This one, no one ever fucking uses it. Unarmed can be nice, but we're gonna go for marksmanship this time.
To choose, I'd take a bow. After all, why not seize the opportunity to take down your foe before he gets near to you? Of course, the bow takes training too. Not everyone can hit their target at 50 paces.
And you can shoot something for your supper, like that first time we went hunting. The first time you ever held a bow? I'm surprised you didn't say a sword, since you never stopped going on about the sword Istvan Toth stole from you.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Istvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated. And let's leave.
I love how the game does a recap of the first game for people who haven't actually played the first game as well.
With getting supplies for the journey back.
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning. Hmm?
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state. Let's go.
I'm remembering what's happening now from the beginning.
Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
Females!
What's the matter?
Females!
Females!
Let's go to them.
Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
hands.
Head down, Henry.
For this, it doesn't really matter what you do. You can just run and it won't really bother the game at all.
What was that sound?
I wonder indeed, what was that sound?
Henry, I told you to.
We've got to do something.
Stay down, for fuck's sake. Oh, fuck. A letter. Don't be a fool, Henry. If we don't stand a chance, we'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them! Enough, I said! What the fuck? She's mine! What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiots! After them! Along the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Just now! Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them up on the other side! Oh, these horses, quick! Oh, Mott.
What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait! Ah! Fuck!
We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage. I'd lead the way.
Pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
Same with this segment, the game doesn't really give much of a shit about what you do here, as long as you run away.
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. I'll kill you. Hey! Oh! Stop where you are, you fuckers! Out there, fellas! Catch them! I'll hack you to ribbons!
I'm pretty sure you can also kill everybody here if you want, but... Kinda depends.
What do you want?
Fuck her!
Piece of shit!
He's stuck there now, so... And now we can just wait over here for Hans to catch up. If I can go the right fucking way first time. Here we are. No, that's... Motherfucker, there's no way you caught up like that. Oh, whatever.
Hurry! We'll climb down here to the water before they find us. This way!
And then we get snuck up on. This segment, it doesn't even matter if we beat this guy. The game doesn't allow it.
Fucking hell! Too slow! No, you don't!
Fuck her!
Too slow! Too slow! Too slow! Fuck that!
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders.
Pa.
Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are.
Am I dead?
Not yet. I'm dead, though.
If I'm not, then how come...
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk. And that fella landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up. How are you holding up?
It's not so bad.
All right. That'll have to do for now. As long as you're able to talk. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in. Henry, what are you staring at? Henry, concentrate. Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck! Scallis is in flames. We're gonna die here.
You survived Scallis, and you'll survive this. Come on!
Bianca.
Come on!
Father?
Listen to me, Hal. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the truck. Go to the castle.
Henry.
Hurry.
What about you?
Are you mad?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what
Come
I
on.
say right now. Give the sword to Sir Robert.
Christ's sake!
Anything happens, he'll take
Come
over here
on.
and kills me.
Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see. Henry, focus. Henry, pull yourself together. Please. There's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No.
Don't give in to it. Hang in there.
Look.
We'll make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this.
No.
It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry. Wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
Pa.
Henry, snap out of it. Stay with me. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on, pal. Hold on. We're here. We're here. Come on.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. They're... That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. And we were ambushed. But don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you all, sons.
Think against Scott!
Hey, lad! Are you alive, lad?
I've come from Scallops. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, May all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna, and collapsed on the floor.
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
I've had worse. My shoulders stings a bit, but I'm all right otherwise.
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So, I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushenna's my name.
Well, I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Yeah, so basically Henry has brain damage. If he didn't, he'd be a fucking overpowered monster because of the last game where he got pretty strong.
That's really good. So good. Aye. True bliss is a full belly. Empty. I'll have to go somewhere else.
Alright. Let me just have a look at my stats real quick. So I guess this doesn't count as meat. Although I don't think I want to go for Lent achievement just yet. I'll probably go for it in my next playthrough.
There's a water trough in front of the house.
Right, yeah.
Have a wash there.
I'm gonna also put on the tunic.
I feel like a new man.
I'll take all of this. We'll wash off again to clean the clothes. I wish I'd done that first, but... And there's the saviour schnapps. We got some bread, some cheese, and an apple. Or 2 apples, actually. Cheese, there we go, that'll tie me over.
Seems Bujana isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here.
I think I want to hide the body first.
You're going to need all the...
So from here on out, I'm going to skip most of the dialogue.
The bet you are.
Easy as Sage. There are sound.
Go at the back you go.
Great.
All right. See.
Maybe I.
The
not to worry. I wouldn't want you to.
Well, when you and
True.
All
right.
So basically, she wants me to bury the body, which is what I'm going to do. Although, I haven't actually seen what happens if you don't bury the body.
Damn, his shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
So I'm gonna pick up a shit ton of this stuff.
Purple flower, sage. There we go.
A shit ton of it. And I'm gonna cook as much of that, the potion for Hans. I'm gonna cook as much as possible, just to level up my alchemy. And then I'm gonna go get a bow, probably after I beat the bandits that come around in a bit. Chamomile's also here. I never did any alchemy, so I've got no clue what I'm doing with it, but...
Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that...
Nah, we can give him a couple minutes. And get as much as we can. Saves us a bit of searching later. As boring as this might be, it's something we gotta do. There's more sage. Any more sage? More chamomile. It's a shame we can't go out of bounds here. We're stuck in the little small play area. So we don't have complete freedom. But it is what it is. Oh, these are thistles. These aren't... Oh, Quinn, hey man. Welcome to stream. So yeah, we're playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 at the moment. Pretty fun game. These aren't Sage. Just started it about an hour ago. Oh, nice. How you finding it? You done any of the armored bosses?
Fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's? I should have some weapon at hand in case there's any foul play.
Out, Crone. What fucking happened here, and how come Boris is dead?
Happened during the night.
Just beat gold armored rhino.
Don't try my temper, Crone. It wasn't a broken neck that killed him. His head's caved in, and he bled like a stuck pig. Who killed him? Where's the one that done it? Start talking, or we'll torch this hovel.
There's that piece of shit!
Sick of
There's a
Ah! Piece of shit! Ah!
Ah!
What is this game about?
So, this game, it's called Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and basically, you play as Henry. This is the second game, so there is a first one, but you play as Henry, and the premise is you've got to deliver a message. You missed it by about half an hour, but we got ambushed when we were delivering the message. And, yeah, now we're here.
No, but I think they would.
I fell off a cliff,
come along.
got brain damage, and lost most of the skills from the first game.
But when they turned up, so they
And yeah, so basically you just have to progress, get stronger, deliver the message, and do what else.
Twice in one day on account of you.
I can't but it's like $80.
Yeah, it's a bit expensive, I'll admit, but it's a really good game.
I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm...
I will be skipping over some dialogue.
Well,
because I've heard it all before.
To your ladyship. Sir
And this game is already really long. Yeah.
I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla.
Does take some saving up to get.
We were heading to Trotsky to deliver
But it's definitely worth it if you can find the money.
And Margrave Jobst to lure Bombergov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond. And you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you. I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to
ETW, I need another boss to get further in Black Myth Kong.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them.
Which boss?
Except I have another
Might be able to offer some
corpse in my
tips.
yard.
Don't
I
worry.
also got the gold Swizzy armor.
Nice. That's the one from the crate, right?
To manage it before evening.
I'd be eternally grateful.
Or is that the oh no, Gold Silver? Isn't that the? There's two versions of it. There's the Wukong armor that Wukong wears, and then there's the one that's in the crate where you spawn in.
How's he doing?
The hidden armor, so to speak, the grey armor.
I treated his wounds, and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy.
Here, chamomile and sage.
Excellent. Now to brew the I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet, but you can do it too. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day.
Right. So, this game, you can brew shit, you can be a blacksmith and make weapons, you can make potions.
I'm not sure
what else can you do? There's archery.
I'll explain everything.
There's a lot of shit in this game.
When you walk to that staff button not getting a custom, what bosses do I need to defeat?
You need, yes, you need all 4 pieces of Wukong's armor.
I'll take the book just in case, but
which bosses have you beaten currently?
Grateful.
Of course.
And I'll tell you which ones you're missing. Need to remember how to fucking do this, because this is a pain in the ass, this is. This is why I didn't touch it in my first playthrough.
Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction, and remember what you have to do. Then get back
Wine, 2 handfuls of chamomile, 2 cams, 1 sage, add chamomile and boil for 1 turn. Grind the sage and add it to the cauldron. Finally pour. Okay.
Alright.
You add wine.
First,
Gold armored rhino, that one looming if I need that one that you give stone boss.
Gold armored rhino.
What did you pour in there?
The one long.
Of course. Like it says in the book.
On chapter 6, the bosses you need to beat are the mantis. I think you need to beat the rhino. You need to beat the cricket. And also, what other one is there? There's one other one. There's a giant, like, cricket thing, a huge one that jumps around the map. For that one, if you haven't beaten that one yet, you need to beat that one. But basically, yeah. So the cricket has a bunch of places it jumps to. What you'll want to do is find the place where it first jumps into the map. It'll probably be like on the left side of the map.
It's boiling.
But it'll be like a the huge cricket. You'll want to, it jumps in originally on the mountain. You want to get it on the first jump or the second jump, because if you do it after that, it'll bounce you off. But it's basically an endurance test. It'll burn you and it'll drain your stamina as well. So it might be worth putting on the flame book for the fire resistance. Or if you've got enough, it's basically just an endurance test. So you should be able to do it just fine. The first one drains your stamina. So you might want to put a potion on that gives you stamina.
In fighting it already.
Well, you shouldn't be fighting it. It's not like a...
You mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick...
You can't fight it. You just have to jump on its head and it jumps around the map.
Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need.
Chamomile and sage.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
So you've got them at hand. All right. Let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
2 handfuls of chamomile.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact.
Game looks pretty good.
Yeah, graphically it's pretty good.
See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right.
And we grind 2 handfuls of sage, isn't it?
Grind it with a mortar and pestle and drop it in the cauldron.
Oh, there's only 1.
Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a
TTW, I searched up most of what I need to do. I'm almost done. I have done the puzzles for when I find Erlang. Secrets.
Yeah. It's just beating the main boss, or the hidden boss on every level. That's all it is. Oh, make sure you've done all the quests as well. Like all the mini quests that the NPCs give you. Make sure you've done them all and had all their interactions, otherwise you won't be able to do it.
I have done that.
Okay, good. You're gonna hate Erlang though. If you've been struggling with some of the other bosses, you're gonna hate Erlang so much.
by the smell of it.
Happy to help.
This should...
All right?
Well,
Sure.
when you were...
Alright. Let's try leveling it up. So, chamomile. Wine is a base.
I did not used to do that. I was never grinding mind cores, but now it's getting hard, so I grinded max mana and health.
Mind cores aren't all that useful, to be honest. They can be really useful if you spec them into fighting a specific boss, like with the elemental resistances. But mainly it's just level that matters. Get sage, mortar and pestle. Grind that shit up. Pour it in. We get a file. And pour. This should be good, right? Chamomile, bro.
That chamomile should have had more time on the fire.
Noted. Chamomile. Fuck! I'm not good with alchemy.
What are the controls CS in staying in the stream? CS, I wanna see what it's actually all about. I might buy it for videos and streams playthrough.
Controls? What do you mean? Hang on. That chat went away way too quickly. Let me go back on stream and read it real quick. What are the controls? See, I'm staying on stream. The controls in this game are really nice, to be honest. I like them at least. They're really simple. There's a few things like this, specifically this. I think it's quite complicated, but it is alchemy, so it's supposed to be quite tricky. But other than alchemy, every other part of this game is really nice. I like it a lot.
Are there boss fights?
Technically, yes. But it also, every single enemy in this game might as well be its own fucking boss fight. Because the enemies in this game are really hard to beat when you're early on. So the way it works is, there's like 3 different sets of skill, abilities and shit. So there's warfare, and then weapon skills. So there's like swords, long swords, heavy weapons, and that sort of shit. And there's also strength, agility, and all that shit. If you have less stats, because every enemy has an amount of stats, if you have less stats than an enemy does, you will have a harder fight. So there's there's the basics of combat is you can block, right, which is just holding your sword, and it blocks all the attacks and it drains stamina. There's a perfect block, which is you just press the block button as they throw an attack. It doesn't matter which direction you hold it. And it will allow you to do something called a riposte, which is basically just a counter-attack. So you can block, attack. That's all it is. And there's another one called a Master Strike, which you have to throw an attack at the same time the enemy does, pretty much, but from the opposite directions. If they throw left, you throw right. And it's an unblockable attack that it basically blocks and attacks at the same time.
Perfect, that sounds good. There's a good chance in buying it. When I get some money,
Yeah.
probably gonna have to wait a few months to get
Oh, yeah.
my own.
But if an enemy has higher agility than you, it means they're going to move faster than you, and they're going to be able to block your attacks more easily. They're going to be able to parry your attacks more easily, because they can parry attacks you throw. They can master strike attacks that you throw. So if you throw an attack on the left side and their sword is on the right side, they can get a perfect counter. Oh, nice, man. But they can get a perfect attack and they can get a free hit that you can't block. It's really hard combat. And unless you're maxed out, in which case you can mow down pretty much anybody and there's nothing anyone can do to stop you. But in the early game, it is really rough if you're just starting out. Which is why I want to try, because my first playthrough, right, there's a lot of stuff you can do in this game. You can be a thief, you can steal shit from everybody, you can play dice, you can get grosh. So groschen is like currency, and you can bet groschen in dice games. But there's a really funny strategy to winning dice, and that's just cheating. So there's these special dice, quote-unquote special dice. It's basically cheating, but it's weighted dice. And there's this guy that spawns in with a dice called the Saint Antiochus dice. It's a reference to some Holy Trinity bullshit, but basically, if you have 6 Antiochus die, the die has a special ability where it will always roll a 3, regardless of, it'll always roll 3, right? So if you have 6 dice that always roll 3, it pretty much means you will instantly win every single game that you play. If not, you'll win it in the second go, because
hard combat BTW. I bought Elden Ring yesterday. Have not played it. CSI.
Oh my god.
But it sounds pretty cool.
I tried honestly, I'm not a fan of the Elden Ring combat. I might just be shit, but I don't like Elden Ring combat. I don't know what it is about it. I couldn't get into it, I like gameplay that like the combat that's dynamic, that's fluid, so to speak, right? But for some reason, the Elden Ring combat, I just felt so stiff, And the parrying. I need a game that can let me parry shit, you know what I mean? Like, and I know you can parry in Elden Ring and you can block, but it's just so, if to me at least, it felt really clunky and I just couldn't get into it, As sad as it, because I know Elden Ring is a good game, right? I know it's a good game, but I just can't experience it as a good game, you know what I mean? And it's a real shame, because I really do want to enjoy playing a game like Elden Ring, but I just can't,
I have heard the controls are not that good.
Yeah, the Elden Ring, I mean, I can play it. If I wanted to, I could probably stream it for like 10 hours or so and just steamroll through the whole game. But like, I just don't want to play it, you know what I mean? It's like Black Myth Wukong as well. I really wanted to play it, right? Continue playing it, but it's like, I've done everything, I've done everything. I haven't finished the Return of Legends yet. I haven't done all of that. I probably should finish that, and then I'll never have to touch the game again. But it's like, I will burn myself out in a game before I start, like... You know what I mean? I will burn myself out in a game if I really like it. But at that point, I stop liking the game. This is probably going to be one of those games that I play to the point where I burn myself out on it. But at the same time, it's such a good fucking game. It's going to be a while before that happens. Like, another 2 weeks, probably. Bear in mind, I bought this game, like, a week ago, and I already have over 100 hours on it. Because it's just that good.
CS, isn't it just stupid that viewers love seeing you suffer same when in doing streams?
Oh, yeah. I don't know why people were watching me get my ass kicked with Erlang for so long. Like, I think I had 10, 15 people watching me get my ass kicked. And it was quite funny, to be honest, but like, yeah. But I think is with Erlang, the fight isn't inherently unfair. Well, usually it isn't inherently unfair, right? But at the same time, it depends, right? Like, because that fight, it feels so rewarding when you beat it, but I've beaten it like 3 times, I think. And every time, it's either been really, really easy, or just completely all the way the opposite, just incredibly hard. But at the same time, I know it's not a skill issue. Well, it is a skill issue, but I know it's not like, I'm doing everything I can, if that makes sense, right? I know what I'm doing is right, I'm just not doing it in the right order. I know. Thing is, bear in mind, he's got like, I think it's either 80 to 90 attacks or like 140 attacks that Erlang has. Unique attacks, unique chains. He has a lot of attacks. And I mean a lot. And it's like...
I don't think all of the bosses are that hard. CS I'm ready for SMTN hard.
Yeah. I think a lot of the bosses aren't hard, they just have mechanics about them. Like Erlang Shen, if you know, so Elden Ring, right? Elden Ring has this boss called... Is it Radahn, I think? I don't know, but There's this boss in Elden Ring called Radahn, and one of its attacks before it got nerfed, it was an attack chain that could not be dodged, blocked, or anything in between. And the reason why it couldn't be avoided, or it was basically guaranteed to hit, is because it hit you so fast that the follow-up attack hit you so fast you couldn't physically dodge it, you couldn't attack, it was too quick, right? Erlang Shen has so many of those attacks, right? Bear in mind, Radahn got nerfed because people complained that you couldn't dodge the attacks. Erlang Shen has attacks that can only be dodged if you are very, very good with how you dodge. So if you know how to see through an attack with the thrust stance, you'll notice that you go into shadow form, right? And you get it's basically an act of like dodging, right? If you get a perfect see-through, it counts as a dodge, technically. But you can also dodge 2 additional times after you do the retreat attack, if that makes sense. So you technically get 3 dodges, and that's the only way you can dodge some of Erlang's attacks, unless you get lucky or you're good with positioning. So you can do a retreat, which turns you into shadow form, and it dodges an attack. He'll do his next attack, which you can perfect dodge, and then he'll throw his second attack, which you can perfect dodge. But Erlang's attack that does that, it's literally done, boom, boom. That's one of his attacks, boom, 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 with that timing. If you dodge the first one, you can dodge the second one, but once you dodge twice, there's a cooldown before you can dodge again. So you can dodge the first 2, but you can't dodge the third, unless you have a really good positioning. But if you see through the first one, you can see through it, dodge, dodge, and you can get a perfect dodge for both of them. And it's really nice. But the thing is, you have to learn how to see through, when to attack, when to not attack. Because if you attack after seeing through some attacks, you will get pushed in because you're not allowed to attack, you know? That's the thing with some bosses. Like, some bosses, they don't give you any moments. Oh, bro, I don't even know how I got that many, to be honest. I really don't. It's my fastest growing video on my whole channel, and it literally came up like 2 days ago. I mean, that's why I started streaming this, because I thought people might be interested in it, but it might just be that it's videos that the algorithm likes and not streams. But then again, I don't mind, you know what I mean? I don't do this primarily for the views, right? I'm not bothered. I could probably stream this game for like a week, and if no one shows up, so be it, it's fine. Right? I'm not particularly bothered. Sure, it's nice if people show up, it's nice if people, you know, leave their comments, say what they want, you know, we can have a bit of a discussion back and forth, so I'm not just talking to myself the whole time. But like, what the fuck was I gonna do?
Also a YouTuber.
Yeah. Chamomile. Bro, trying to talk to you and do this at the same time is like mental gymnastics, because it's so goddamn it's so goddamn tricky to do this, because with this game you have to be really precise. Like, there's a blacksmithing mini game where you have to hammer the sword in different places and you have to keep heating it up and make sure it gets at the right temperature, but if you overheat the sword, it degrades the quality of it. So you have to balance the heat of the sword, and you have to smash it in certain places to a rhythm. You have to like have a beat to it. Your character will start whistling and shit, and you have to try and hit it in tune to get it to a higher grade of
like 1 minute.
Yeah. Kinda. But the thing is, with the sword, it depends on how you're hitting it, because there's 2 forms. You can hit it softly or really hard. Hitting it harder, it drains more stamina, but it does it quicker. But you have to hammer it evenly, otherwise it just won't let you, what's it called? It won't give you a higher quality, and higher quality shit. Bear in mind, like, in this game, it's kind of hard to get some resources in the early game. That's one thing I struggled quite a lot with in this game, is getting resources. Like, if you want to craft a sword, you need iron, you need copper and shit like that, and you need sword guards and all that. Trying to get all that is quite tricky early game, because none of the vendors actually sell all that much. So you either have to go between all the different vendors and buy them up, or get lucky and find them on enemy, like, bandits and shit that you find in the wild, which there are a lot.
Checking if there was audio in my newest video.
All good, man. But yeah, this game is really good. It's got bandits. There's a lot of scripted encounters as well, so you can go out. I had this one. You know what? There's actually an achievement for. Also, so I'll probably start from the beginning here. So there's a skill tree. If you look here, Actually, I can't show you. Shit. There is a skill tree called alcoholism. Yeah, there's a skill tree called alcoholism, right? And pretty much, the more you drink, the more of an alcoholic you become. And the more you drink, the higher that skill becomes. So you can drink more without having the negative effects of being an alcoholic, right? So you have better skill checks, you have better stats, better strength, pretty much better everything. But if you drink too much, you become an alcoholic and have all your stats decreased permanently, or not permanently, but for a long time. But you can become stronger in fights. You can use your drunkenness as an excuse to get away from crimes you've committed, which is hilarious, I think. If you commit crimes like murdering someone, you can get a brand on your neck that affects how people treat you. So if you've committed a murder, people will be more intimidated on you, and you can use that in encounters to leverage their fear against them, pretty much. This game is really in depth, and also the stealth system as well. The stealth is really good. Do you know how in most games, if you want to steal something from someone, you can just go up, kill them, and steal it, whatever, or go into their house, steal it? Oh yeah, I'm not a pushover. I'm really good at COD, I think. I just don't enjoy playing it as much, or I was good at COD in the past. I don't know how good I am now, but with this game, right, back onto this game, if you try and go into an NPC's house and someone sees you in the area, if you steal something from their house and leave doors open, the NPC that lives in that house will notice that there's doors that are unlocked, and they will check all their chests to see if you've stolen anything. And if you've stolen anything, they will communicate with the other NPCs, and they say, oh, well, we saw this person here. It most likely this person stole it. So if you are near a house, and then you steal something, and someone sees you in that area, the game will remember that you were there, and you will be punished for it. So and NPCs will hunt you down for it. It's really cool. I like it a lot. So you have to close doors behind you when you enter in houses. Otherwise, they will they'll know it was you. And I really like that. I really like that a lot. Because it means you actually have to think about being stealthy. I mean, at later levels, in thievery and shit, you can literally walk up to someone and just pickpocket the shit out of their inventory right under their noses, and there's nothing they can do about it. But, yeah.
That actually sounds really...
It is. I like it a lot. But people will remember you. So if you steal... another thing, if you steal items from a vendor, right? And you go around wearing the stuff you've stolen. So if you steal like a headband or something, right? If you go around town wearing that headband, people will clock the fact that you're wearing something that you've stolen, and they will call you out on it. There's even a quest, actually, where you have to steal someone's armor. If you wear the armor and go to the interaction where you go to the guy that offered you to steal it for him, and say, I couldn't get the armor, it was a failure, I couldn't steal it, he'll go, hang on a minute, you're fucking wearing the armor, what are you on about? And he'll call you out on it, which is really cool. I like that. I like it a lot. There's so many like facets of this game that you can tell a lot of work and a lot of thought have gone into it. It's so fucking good. I love it so much. Even the part, like, I didn't think this would be my sort of game either, right? I thought this game, I kind of, yeah, it's alright. I didn't think I'd enjoy it, but like as it stands, I have got 106 hours on this game. And it is so fucking good. I can't glaze this game enough. I feel like I'm playing Black Myth Wukong for the first time again. And that feeling was amazing, you know? Alright, I just got a new perk. So now I can upgrade some skills for alchemy and hopefully get some better shit. But I am going to be staying here for a few minutes, probably 10-15 more minutes.
Too much money, like $80
Oh yeah, the game is expensive, don't get me wrong, but for what you get, like, bear in mind, 100 hours it took me to beat the whole game. 100 hours. And that's not even all of the side quests. I still had a couple side quests to do before I beat the game. 100 hours. That is a lot of content, if you think about it, considering like what COD was $80, £80, something like that, and the campaign was like 3 hours, right? Don't get me wrong, you can play the game forever pretty much, but like most games, you'll only get like 20 to 40 hours worth of content pretty much. But with this game, I spent 100 hours on it. Like that is a lot of content for what you get, right? That's a lot of bang for your buck, so to speak. What was I going to do? Alchemy. Right. Alright, I need to level up my main level, don't I? It's fine. So I'm gonna keep doing this for a while. At least till I use up all my resources. Chamomile, sage. And then I'm gonna move on to some of the other stuff, because one thing I regret...
Show me some of the combat.
Some of the combat? Yeah, sure. I'll cook one more potion. Because the thing is, with this game, is if you have ingredients in your inventory, you look here, you see the numbers 48, 90, 0.1, 0.3. So the number 48 is the quantity I have. 90 is the durability. So if you have like herbs in your inventory, they will spoil over time. And the quality of the herbs you use will also affect the quality of the shit you cook. So if you try and make a potion with herbs that are pretty much expired, you will not get as good as a potion as if you just collected them off the ground, which is something I really like. Chamomile. Just do this one more time, and then I'll show you some combat. And then we flip the timer, put this down. Now we take that up. We get the sage. Put it in the mortar and pestle. Grind that shit up. Slap it in here. We get the...
This game sounds like a super good game. I'm excited to play it maybe this year.
It's a super good game. I love it a lot. It's also going to get a hardcore mode. Apparently, on PC, the hardcore mode is already out. And the hardcore mode, if you enter in, there's a 50% chance that the game instantly ends, because it being hardcore, fucking, I can't speak. It being a hardcore, the chances of you staying alive are so goddamn low, the game instantly kills you, or it instantly fucking kills you, pretty much. There's a 50% chance that it just offs you, which I find hilarious. So I need to bury these bodies over here, which should take like a minute or two, But yeah, the hardcore mode, it's also the sense of humor the developers have is so goddamn good. There's one of the later missions, you make a plan to raid somewhere, and everyone says, do we all know what we're supposed to be doing? He goes, yeah. And you can choose to be silent. And they'll go, Henry? And you get like 4 or 5 options to stay silent. It's fucking hilarious. So we'll bury this other guy here, because I made more work for myself. In my original playthrough, I think what I did was I just killed these guys with my fists, because I didn't know there was an axe. We'll loot this guy. I has jack shot on him anyway, so we'll just take this guy. I probably should have killed the third one, just for some extra XP, but it is what it is. Once we've dropped these bodies off by the grave and dug the graves and shit, we'll have to go back to the cabin. So combat will probably take 10 minutes or so. In this playthrough that I'm doing, I'm probably going to try and be an archer, but swordsmanship is also really fun in this game. I like swordsmanship a lot. Because the other weapons, they don't really have much defensive options with, like, Master Strikes. The Master Strikes only work with long swords and short swords. So you can't use, like, a Master Strike with every weapon in the game, which I understand, right? But at the same time, it doesn't really give you any reason to use anything other than a long sword or a short sword, because they're just so much better if you know Master Strikes.
Geometry dash at the same time of watching the stream.
Oh, Geometry Dash. You playing the, what's it called, the main mode? Like the main couple of levels? Or are you doing the multiplayer, not multiplayer, the, what's it called, the custom songs?
Rest in peace.
I haven't played Geometry Dash in ages. But I remember getting pretty far on all the, like, the main story levels.
This damn shoulder.
I think I got up to... Actually, I can check this right now, can't I?
May the earth rest lightly on you, you bastard.
Geometry Dash.
Find peace. And don't come out.
Stereo Madness, back on track.
There's a 2.2 update now.
Yeah, I played it. I think I got up to Club Step. And I got like 50% through Club Step, and I stopped playing. But I got some of the other ones, like Blast Processing, Finger Dash, all the other ones. I did quite a lot, but I haven't done any of the demons. The demons are the only ones I haven't done in what's it called. I also got all the coins as well. I loved Geometry Dash. It was a good game. I even played like the little spin-off games like Sub-Zero and was it Meltdown? I think it was Meltdown what it was called, but even like the little spin-off ones, I love those ones. Geometry Dash World as well. Alright, check on hands.
You hear me?
Bojena.
Corpses have been taken.
You did what
I am going to skip over a little bit of dialogue just because I've heard all this before.
for Hans. The rest is in God.
Alright, now we just sleep. But there's a lot of stuff to do in this game. Blast processing, let me see. Yeah, I've done that. That blast processing is pretty good, I think. I don't remember the level that much. Wait, is it the one with the what's it called, like the little wave bullshit?
A sword such as this will bring honor to its
Yeah, it is. I'm playing it right now. It's the one with like the wave, and it goes like the mini wave. I love that a lot.
It's a good level. I sent you a Discord video.
Yeah, I know the level. I'm literally playing it right now. In the meantime, the wave mode is my favorite mode on Geometry Dash. I love waves so much. Is it even called wave? I don't know.
Everything
I think it's called wave.
take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my
Especially the part where it splits you up.
I deliver it to you.
You have to go like through the middle.
Stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
Same wave is so fun, like super fun.
Yeah. I love that part, like it's like 60% towards in the middle of the level, where it splits you up into like two,
Where's my fucking
and you have to
sword?
crisscross. I love that part of the level.
I think I'll keep it as a memento.
So this guy here is Istvan Toth from the first game,
Find you.
and he kills your father and steals the last sword that you made with him.
Don't
Have you played the new level called Dash?
Finger dash.
Henry. It's past
Or
sunrise.
dash. Oh, dash. I haven't actually played that one. Actually, wait, no, I have. I've got 9% on it.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you
Oh, this is
having a
is this Pavlena? Yeah. I'll have a look at it later on. At the moment, I'm playing this though.
You must.
That's right. Then I have Marge. She said on
I'm
that.
just skipping through all the dialogue here.
That's good. But I heard you yelling in your sleep.
I'll leave it like a couple seconds so people can read, but
That oath, they can have real meaning. What strikes you as the
the most important part of my dream, a beautiful maiden.
Dreamt of terrible things. Flames, violent, and from the lake emerged a naked, supernaturally beautiful girl. She took me into her arms and carried me away from everything to her own island.
Well now, that probably means you're lonely and seeking company. Fortunately, breakfast is on the table.
I haven't actually heard that dialogue. I might choose all the different dialogues. Perk points. Have I got any perk points? Main level I do. Charming Man. We'll do Charming Man, why not? Speech. We'll do Silver Tongue. Silver Tongue's pretty useful. Scholarship. What else?
I sent you
Yeah.
a video clip of my old record.
I saw it. Don't worry, man. Alchemy. This one's pretty useful. There we go. Thievery. This one's really useful. Houndmaster. I probably should invest into Mart.
Theory of everything, but it's super hard.
Theory of everything. Isn't that a demon? Let me check. Oh, no, that's Theory of Everything 2. Did I do much on Theory of Everything? I think I beat it, yeah. Yeah, I did.
Look who's finally up! Henry!
Henry, Hans Capon.
Good morning, Henry. Come join our banquet.
I'm glad to see you.
All the more court, of course. And I suppose now.
I'm just gonna skip through this to get to the main game.
Human?
You haven't come. Who knows what pillage?
I told you about.
What?
It's just what? But
Well, I read.
Why the
what?
Potentes fortuna juvat.
The foe took the cat
under the cloak,
and we almost.
Right.
I got 20% on T. One toe is theory of everything.
20%. That's not bad.
You're quite a. We have to. Not all right.
Yes, and
I have I won't take this. It's not.
thanks.
No doubt.
Hands. God bless.
So
As Henry says,
I need to get a recipe called for the fox potion, which when you get to level 16 with alchemy,
We don't. We most.
you can craft something called Henry's potions,
How come you?
where it's like Henry grade potions.
Is any?
But
You got.
and there's
And Henry's potion of fox
I
gives
tried
you
to think
50% extra
See you
XP,
soon, my
which
friend.
that's the one thing I regret not doing earlier on.
as Henry says,
Fox potion and Henry potion.
Henry Fox potion is the same thing, really. But Henry is like so there's 4 grades in this game where when it comes to like rarity. So there's grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, and 4. So grade 1 is like bronze, grade 2 is silver, grade 3 is golden, and there's also grade 4, which for weapons it's called Martin's rarity. So it's Martin level. So your father Martin is called Martin, and he's a blacksmith, and he's like a really really good blacksmith. So any weapons that are Martin quality are the best they can possibly be. And for Henry, if you craft a grade 4 potion, it's called Henry's potion. Chamomile and sage. But to get to Henry level, you need to have unlocked a perk, which you can only get after you play for a while and invest a lot.
Let me try to one once I'll send you the attempt to.
So it's wine. Now, right now in my inventory, my herbs aren't completely durable, but I did get a thing to make it so that it's more forgiving. So hopefully I have enough forgiveness. But the setting for this game, I like it a lot. It's medieval sort of knights and shit like that, which is really nice. You got cumin. I don't actually know where in the world the game takes place, to be honest. I probably should have looked into this a bit more, but either way, it's a really good game. I like the setting, I like the map, I like it a lot. I like all the interactions, the characters are funny, they're likable. Some of them are really dislikable, but the storytelling of this game is really goddamn good. Like, there's some characters that you absolutely hate at the start, right? And somehow the game makes you like them later on, and I don't know how they do it. Likewise, there's characters you like at the beginning that you dislike later, and then you go back to liking them again. The storytelling is really good. I like it a lot. See, if this doesn't let me craft strong potions, then oh yeah, for potions it's weak, regular, and then strong. It's not grade 1, 2, 3, but they basically act the same thing. So there's weak. Yep, 1 sec.
I send it.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Yeah, so this is chamomile brew, so.
I should have left that chamomile on the fire a bit longer.
So I'll try it, leave it on the fire a bit longer. Chamomile and sage. Wine. Oh, you haven't even changed your, your icon. Chamomile. 1 more chamomile. Put it down. Turn the hourglass. Oh, I guess it's like 20 seconds. Yeah. Take this back up. Sage. Mortar and pestle. Grind that shit up. If this doesn't give me strong, then I'm probably gonna have to stop doing it there and exit. File. Horde. If it isn't strong, then we'll leave and progress.
Henry, what are you waiting for?
Strong, alright. I think you can sell all this shit as well, so I got a strong one, so we'll do one more until I level up. Because this is the one thing I regret not doing, because you can get Henry's potion that gives you XP, which I kind of wish I did. Because grinding XP in this game for some stats is a pain in the ass. Like, what was it? Alchemy, scholarship and speech. You can only level up your speech when you interact with people or do skill checks. But also reading books as well. Reading books is another good way of doing it, but it's a pain in the ass to level it up, and leveling up is really important for some decisions. Sage. Mortar.
I do need to download it.
I could go for something to eat now.
Oh, Henry's hungry. Grind it up.
I forgot my dad bought it, he just hasn't played it yet.
What, Kingdom Come? Strong. There we go. Alchemy 10. Okay, that's good enough for now.
I'ma download it.
Bro, download it and play it. It is really good. Bear in mind, this game, it's not forgiving in the early game. It really is not that forgiving. Combat encounters. I don't actually know. I don't think it's that many though. But this, as I say, this game isn't very forgiving early game with combat, because everyone will be stronger than you pretty much. So fights will be more about wearing down the enemy and not exactly killing them. Stamina is more important than your health.
Hold on.
I'ma be back in 20 minutes, I'ma play it.
All good, man.
I thought.
Yes, yours.
Thanks.
Oh, I've come.
See you in a bit, man. Enjoy it, yeah? It might take a while to download for you, though. I don't know.
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber.
Who else is here? It says I've got one person watching. I don't know who's stupid enough to be watching me, but...
But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
I'm not going to skip this, because this one is genuinely quite a funny cutscene.
Fucking shit!
Literally.
Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am?
No, we fucking don't! I am Sir Hans Capon,
of Perkstein, heir to Ratai. Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about?
I never liked this guy.
Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send 2 vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days.
Delirious for 3 days.
If he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching.
You get the gist, but basically, homeboy got covered in shit. So.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? God.
Well, I expect...
Oh, I'd rather...
The first thing we have, then they might be...
That's all very well.
So we'll earn...
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work.
And how long will it... Before we get ourselves...
So what do you suggest?
To Rata, you just don't... We'd be alone.
I'm sure Sir Hanush would understand.
He might, but we've got no message.
Chin up.
Nothing. I'll tell you, instead of sitting here...
We'll go back and...
Even though it...
We'll keep the promise.
I don't think... did we ever go back and bury them? I don't think we did. Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food.
Here we are. Gentlemen. God be with you.
That's the chick from the pond.
Jesus. Hey, youngster. If you want stinker...
You know going to the...
I heard some talk about your captain.
Oh, hi. Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet.
And I reckon they won't
More work at the mill than I can handle myself.
Are you talking about milling or your dodgy dealings? Can't keep up with the smuggling, stealing, and dealing.
I hope you don't let me down.
So that's why they sent you for the wine.
I can just straight up rob them right away. That's funny.
Sorry to bother you.
Oh, hold on.
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandit?
We saved you. Surely you couldn't...
I have no...
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny... A couple of the bandits grabbed you.
Shut up! For God's sake! I wasn't at the pond, and that's that. And don't mention it again.
Yeah, so she's like a super spy sort of person.
Here's your wine.
We'll find that out later.
Is this vagabond? Why?
Always ready.
Glad to you pair. So your work.
All right.
Over there, mile to set you off. If you just 2 minutes.
All right, for sure.
Is that?
All right.
Glad to... Where are you?
Ratai.
Ratai. I ain't been further than... But I know this.
I heard some talk about some wedding
young when rich.
I'm just going through all these dialogue options just to the extra speech XP.
I don't know what's if you young. What's better truth, but
I'm sorry.
well,
Where can I
first but do the try right home, and that you know. Well, then,
Is this
then trust.
you must be.
I'd
I'm hoping to level up at least once.
Where's the
second.
is that
What else?
I'll go and just
And what can I get for you?
Me too. There's danger everywhere.
I talked to that I know it didn't the main thing is like what? Mum calm young look is it what because
There we go, speech 7.
well the God I suppose there's I know we can I'm serious
Are you yanking my noble pizzle? I love some of the dialogue in this game.
although Henry would that be not orator and now so I understand. Thank you. I'm on. Thanks. But about as soon although that would be I knew.
Are you yanking my pizzle? Like the hallmark of this game.
Oof. That isn't half heavy. Oh.
What do you expect? It's a poacher. So loud. Come on. Everyone knows about him. Don't name names.
Laboratores.
God bless you.
God bless you.
It's just a couple of sacks. Get cheers.
Yeah, I'm fucking moving it.
About what happened at the big wheel? At the mill? Yeah, the place by the Jeherovka stream.
Has the water sprite been up to his mischief again?
Aye.
Oh, right. I've just got this nasty premonition.
What premonition?
I've got a barrel
How's it going? My wife and I are pickling
Is that
cabbage.
supposed to be Latin?
Loads of it.
Clever you. That's what you said last week. Someone should really do something about that.
Did you hear about that?
The fuck?
My friends.
Did you say? Say it again.
It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They
Everyone knows it's dangerous. Or
where else were they supposed to make?
somewhere in the rocks.
You're the fool here.
You're gonna start.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing.
I don't believe a word you're saying.
Believe what you like, and in fact, I'm willing to.
You want to come? I'll give you a. If you can make yourself useful for the, you'll see the glorious occasion.
I am.
I am. You're starting to bore me.
No apology.
Oh.
Didn't you hear?
Oh no. Take your.
I give you a chance. Get ready to pick.
Oh.
You.
A dead man. Ah! Nice
What do you want?
Nice hit!
Oh!
Good strike! Yeah!
Take you, fuck out!
Damn it!
Oh, nice. This is unbelievable.
Dumped.
Nice hit! No match for us, fucker!
Wanker! Slice him up!
These days,
Yeah,
no
fuck
one's
that. ever yeah, fuck you!
Send my greetings to the devil!
Oh, rip your fuck around, damn it!
Yeah. Shame on you. Spare it.
Now you're finished!
Fucking hell!
Slice him up!
Send my greetings to the devil!
Unbelievable!
Filthy vermin.
Slice him up!
Hey, get him!
You haven't a chance!
Come on then!
I'll kill you!
To the stocks with him!
I'll crush you!
Send my greetings. Shame on you.
There we go. That's the first fight of the game.
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
You behave like a spoilt brat.
Just who?
I'm sorry, sir, but...
What? Whose fault is it that...
I was just defending you. Should I have let that fop beat you senseless?
I only wanted him to apologise. I'd expect my right hand...
What do you think I was trying to do? Ugh.
And what good did it do? If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in... We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play it...
I don't believe it.
Who else? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Hey, let's just stop.
Fuck you. I've had it up to... You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did... You're fucking useless.
That's enough. Don't you fucking realise how badly you've been wronging me all this time? I bend over backwards for you. I tolerate all your stupid fucking whims. And what do I get? Insults and accusations. But right from the start, you acted like you were on some nobleman's outing. All you cared about was whoring and boozing. You know full well the ambush was your fault, and now you're kicking out so you don't have to admit it.
What do you...
But let me finish. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth like you, but unlike you, I'd have managed to deliver that message. That's because I'm responsible and know how to behave in a way that doesn't make me feel ashamed. In a way that would make my parents proud of me.
Which parents do you mean?
Ooh.
Radzig?
Aye, Radzig, let's say. Nobody could be proud of you, Capon. Nobody.
He's got heavy breathing. Did a critical fucking hit there. Critical hit.
We'll see who's proud of who.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that?
Otto.
Hey! Go! You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Bergov at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
I suppose
Henry?
I really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without
It's
you.
about
Don't
time.
cause any trouble.
What?
I don't...
Uh-huh. You welcome?
Oh,
Hmm?
now
Yes, unless...
you're like...
Hey,
I'm...
let's...
I...
You...
No,
Then...
some... But...
What?
Because...
I'd like to...
You could...
Where are you...
For they all with the system.
You said you're...
I liked...
Aha.
Well, but I won't be troubling...
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? I...
What do you...
Oh.
Don't get your hopes up.
You mean... I...
Do you...
They say...
Do you think...
No offense.
I don't want to put... Well, sure.
More...
How does he show...
With... But... Stanislav...
And...
And...
Where might I run
In the camp. No, try not to.
I'm practically...
At least you're not.
Very...
And what?
Well,
That's. But if you.
thanks, but I'd rather get my...
Well, I
have no...
the he.
Wow.
Yeah. Don't. There's a
In which way?
south once there.
Do you...
Betty.
I'm not...
If you.
My...
Well,
How much...
from so.
Hope... Oh well.
Don't worry.
I'll have a look.
I'd like to discuss... What would you say?
That's more like it. Sehr, I can agree. Du wirst sicher zufrieden sein. Bis bald.
Mind where you're going.
Ah, sage. Nice. Okay.
Hey, did you forget your clothes somewhere?
As a matter of fact, I kind of did. Yeah.
Oh, thanks for pointing that out. I was just changing.
Thankfully, this lady has plenty of sage and chamomile in her yard, so I'm just gonna steal fucking all of it. I'm sure she won't mind. Want to get to milestone 16 for alchemy to make some Henry's Fox. Although I need the recipe for that, and I don't. I think the only way you can get it is from Pavlena.
The Lord be with you.
The Lord be with you. I probably don't need this much, but it is what it is. Take what you get, right? Take what you can get.
Ave Maria.
Alchemy bench is in here? It is. Okay. So we need chamomile and sage. I always forget to do the fucking wine first. All right, wine. Chamomile. Let's hope it's a strong one.
That chamomile should have had more time on the fire.
Okay, fine. Chamomile. Pour it in. Let me get the file. Please be strong, come on. There we go. Chamomile. We don't do chamomile. Wine. Fuck! Come on. Wine. Chamomile. Sage. Chamomile. Sage. I boiled this too long. Fuck! Ah, whatever. Didn't mean to do that like that, but it's whatever. This is gonna be a weak one. I'm trying to multitask, but I guess it doesn't do very well. This is gonna be a weak one. Yeah.
Should I have boiled that sage on a smaller fire?
Yes, you should have. Okay, wine. We'll try that again. It seems I can't multitask it, unfortunately. Chamomile. Chamomile. Drop this. Then we do the sand glass. Sage. I keep fucking forgetting this. Jesus Christ, I am not good with alchemy. I keep forgetting the wine. This is probably going to be a pretty boring segment of the stream. But it is what it is. leave table now and see if we can get any extra skill points put on there. Artemisia potion. I wonder if using the dried ones actually is better. We'll see. Artemisia, isn't that the strength potion? Handful of sage and wormwood. I don't have wormwood. Nettle and belladonna. I don't have any belladonna, so I guess we're just stuck with the first one. Chamomile decoction. Mint. That's chamomile. Alright, we'll see if we've got any skill points we can use.
Greetings to you.
Greetings. That could be useful. Flower power is always good, because I'm going to have that active pretty much the whole game. Alright, let's start alchemy. Need wine. Chamomile and sage. I hope this doesn't affect the actual process. It probably will, but we'll see. Now let's see. It did decrease the quality a bit. Okay. The fresh herbs are better. This should be a strong one. Yeah, okay. Got 2 chamomile. This down and then the sand glass. Sage. I wish you could grind it up at the same time, but it is what it is. Slap that in there. I wonder if I have enough time to grind it up. I don't. That's way too long. Oh well. Oh shit, that worked? The fuck? I was not expecting that to work. We need to get it to level 16. Does that still work? Fuck me, that actually still works. Wow. Getting ahead of myself there. Put it in. This is going to take a while, Jesus. This should level me up, right? Yeah, level 14. Let's see what perk point I get for this. You know what? I might just start working on my alcoholism. Oh, but none of these count as alcohol. Oh, this one does. Artemisia. Might as well go sell off this. What's it called? This brew. Good day to you.
Worried about the pro...
Natürlich. Why? Das war ein gutes Geschäft. Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen. I'm pretty sure this guy up here is also alchemy related, isn't he? Apothecary, yeah.
Brisenseiten. What do you need?
Brisenseiten. I might just get the book. Nah.
It happens! Just watch where you're going next time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I need to go back to Bajana at some point to get the fox potion. I didn't know there was a button for that. That's pretty nice. I don't have to actually look at it. There's 15. Only another couple minutes, and I'll have Alchemy 16. Although I think I need more sage. Thankfully I saw quite a bit out of the back, so... Alright, one more time and it should be level 16, I hope. And then I can start brewing Henry shit. shit. Ah, whatever. I lost focus for a minute there. It'll probably be weak, but it is what it is. Yeah.
Should I have boiled that sage on a smaller fire?
Yeah, I know. Man, I'm way too tired to be doing this shit right now. There we go, alchemy 16, baby, let's go. I might just get my alchemy to 30, just for the fucking sake of it, but we'll see. Secret of Secrets, that's the one. Between 0 and 4:30. Yeah, so this time here. Let's just sell all this shit back to the guy over here. Actually, I reckon the guy over here might be more willing to buy it from us, I don't know. I know this guy's got stacks of money, so...
What do you have for sale? Let's talk about...
Good.
Is this enough?
That's more... Hey, das war ein gutes Geschäft. Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Show me your...
Any of these blueprints that he's got even worth it? Let's see. Marigold is good. I'll take the marigold. Mint perfume isn't all that useful. Soap isn't all that useful either. But marigold is. And there's marigolds growing outside, so...
Word about...
Natürlich.
What would you say?
That's more like... Hey, pleasure doing business. Take care.
Alright. Learn that. Read this. Fucking 7 hours for this? Really? Jesus. Well, that's just about perfect actually, so I don't mind. Then we can start making some strong shit. Improved alchemy.
Shouldn't be walking around without a light.
I am aware. Jana's over here somewhere. Yeah, this is Bajana's house. I should make my way there now. Although, actually, I kind of want to see what the marigold costs.
What's up? Why don't you go home? Only fools act like that. Are you looking at the moon?
So it costs nettle and marigold, which I don't have.
Are you looking at the moon?
Are you looking to get fucking killed?
God bless.
God bless. Good day to you. Chamomile. Dandelion. I want to find some belladonna. Belladonna is what I need later on, but it's fine. There's a shit ton of flowers out here. I'm pretty sure belladonna only grows in like forest areas. I might be wrong about that. It's also poisonous if I'm not wrong. Marigold. Chamomile. I've got to remember where this is for later if I ever need it. Is this thistle? Yeah, this is thistle. Yellow flowers don't mean shit. I'm surprised I haven't run into any bandits yet. Might be worth grabbing some nettles. Which usually spawn at like trees and shit. Well, they're supposed to, I think. Lipusha, I've never seen these ones before. There's too many goddamn trees. Or too much underbrush, not enough trees, I should say. You know what, I'll get some marigolds, just because I think, just in case I need them. Yeah, it doesn't hurt me to take them, so I might as well. I'm pretty sure you level strength by doing this as well. If you have the skill for it, although I don't think I have the skill for it just yet. Probably should go get my horse. But it's no biggie. You can't pick these up. They totally look like you should be able to pick them up. Oh, an open grave. Nice. Herbalist Bojana's hut. Here we are. Marigold and St. John's Wort.
My daughter, Pavle.
I remember.
She's it's not Shigrizo. And what if
Yeah, so Pavlena's missing now.
All right, good one.
Thank you, Henry. If I was you, I'd ask in Troskovitz. That's where she was heading last time I saw her. And if she arrived, someone must have seen her. And you can look in the hut in her place in the loft. She keeps her things there. My old legs ain't up to climbing stairs, but you might find some clues there.
So, Pavlena. What have you left for me?
Yeah, that's too difficult for me at the moment.
Clothes. If she planned to run away, she'd have taken them with her. She's got unfinished work here. Hey, this is a boy's cap. Does Pavlena wear it? Or did someone leave it here? Like she got up and went straight out. It doesn't look to me like she ran off. More like she expected to come right back.
Right about now is the time where my thing is in effect, so I probably should just do this for the next next while. Oh, but I have no nettles, do I? Fuck it. We'll do some more chamomile and sage, even though I don't have maxed sage, so fuck it. If this doesn't give me Henry level, then yeah, whatever.
We still lose.
Oh yeah. I'm probably going to be alive for quite a while, to be honest. Is this going to be Henry turn? Let's see. Henry's chamomile brew. Yeah, okay, so I can graft it like that with this shit. That's good.
I like the game so far.
Yeah? Nice. What all have you got up to? Ah, god damn it. This is combat.
I'll kill you!
Oh, one of them's got armor. Shit.
Take that fucking out, damn it! Fuck that! I'll kill you! Too slow! Bad luck!
Bro, in that time you were streaming, you already got 100 more views on your video.
Yeah, man. It's crazy.
Die! No chance!
Fuck her!
You won't get me! Take that!
Combat Civ.
Yeah. It's the war of attrition, though, with this combat system.
Piece of shit!
No chance! You won't get me!
It depends if they've got armor or not. If they've got armor, like this guy does, fights will last a while. Cheeky fucker.
Gotta be honest, it's a hard game too.
Yeah. It'll be hard at the start of the game, but once you level up the strength and shit, the game becomes a lot easier.
Bad luck!
Die!
It doesn't help that I'm fighting this guy on a fucking uneven ground, because it doesn't let me parry and shit properly up here. I'm leveling up my skills though fighting this one guy, so...
No chance!
Ooh, I got a natural combo off. That's surprising.
Piece of shit!
Normally they don't let you do that. The important thing with fights is to manage your stamina. If your stamina hits 0, you're basically dead.
ETW, I also played some Kong IV Fatigue cricket.
Too slow. Too slow.
Yeah, let's go. Ooh. 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 This is some pretty big shit I just picked up from this guy. That's a lot of good stuff.
Bro, that guy had unlimited HP.
Yeah, no, it's not his HP. So basically, he had armor on, and if you have armor on, yeah, it's not gonna go well for you unless you've got equal armor. Oh, he had tier 3 leather gloves. That is really good. Quilted work boots. This is good shit though. But basically, if they have armor on, you have to target the places where they don't have armor. So if you hit him with a sword, it's not going to do much slash damage. So if someone has chainmail, right, slashes are going to deal less because you can't slash chainmail. But it'll do more damage if you poke them instead. The armor is also quite realistic, so. But yeah, this is pretty goddamn good. What weapon did he even have? Wait, where's his weapon? Hunting sword, 5.7. That one's better. And then this guy. But this guy's armor, right? The chest plate he had on is worth 500 groschen, which is pretty goddamn good. Considering it didn't take me all that long to fight him and beat him. Pretty good. That's the thing with fast travel in this game. Chances are you'll run into bandits a lot. So, be careful when you fast travel.
plus yet.
Oh, I'm not even planning on doing that yet, just to be honest.
Greetings to you, friend. I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings, Master Guard.
Alright. Now there is something I would very much like to do right now.
He'll be back in legit 2 minutes, you can count, maybe less.
Alright, man. Save the game. I want you.
Back.
Welcome back. I saw that. Saint Antiochus died. Let's go. And now I run. Close the door on you. Close the door here. Bang. That was good. I got a visual bug there, which told me that the Saint Antiochus die was in that slot, which is pretty nice. What time is it right now? I don't have enough time to steal that clothing from him. So I need marigold, I think, is it? Was it nettle? I don't remember. We'll check the recipe book here. Alright, I need to save Pavlena. Alright, I remember now. So once I save Pavlena, she'll give me the recipe to the fox potion, which gives me extra XP when I get master of it. Artemisia, Savior Schnapps. I should probably build a few of those. Marigold. So I need water, a handful of nettle, 2 handfuls of marigold. Yeah, so I need nettle, which I don't know how to get. I guess we'll go looking around in the woods for it.
IGTG sleep in 10 minutes, sadly.
All good, man. I'll see you around.
Hey, sire.
Nettle, there we go, baby, there we go. You'd like to see it. Look at Henry being a badass, picking those nettles up with his bare hands. Yep, we got a few nettles. This should be fine just for now. And then we'll ask about Pavlina. Ah, I see. Nettle. And Marigold, I think it was.
Hey, did you forget your clothes somewhere?
Thanks for pointing that out. I was just changing.
I should really ask this guy about Pavlina.
Greeting.
Have you seen?
I might have. Try ask. God be with you.
More nettles.
True. So what did Trush tell you about it?
There's going to be a dice tournament at the wedding, and whoever wins will take home a gold badge.
That must cost the king's ransom.
Alright, let's start some alchemy. Again. So we want... I don't have Belladonna, so... This one looks quite complicated. 5 steps. Alright, Marigold. So... Water, nettle, and Marigold. Nettle to the cauldron and boil for 2 turns. Grind Marigold and add it to the cauldron and pour. Nettle to the cauldron and boil for 2 turns. Right. Nettle, Marigold. So you put 2 handfuls of Marigold in here. Grind it up. God fucking damn it, man. Water. Marigold, nettle. We add the nettle to the cauldron. And add 2 marigolds to this. boil for 2 turns. Add this. And what else? Pour. Seems simple enough. Henry's marigold decoction. There we go. That's what you like to see, baby. Okay. 60 health. And I think we can sell this now. We'll wait an hour and sell it.
Do you know anything? She's gone missing.
Aha. Better to ask.
What do you have?
How much does Henry's shit sell for? That's actually quite a bit. Henry's marigold decoction. And then we haggle.
Talk about natürlich.
Oh shit, he just gave up that. Alright, fair enough. So now we go ask the woodcutter about Pavlena. So much work. The woodcutter should be here. Oh, I thought the woodcutter was... Never mind. Over here, I suppose. Funnily enough, I never did this quest. This is one of the quests that I failed because I didn't do it in time. So... There we go. Gonna jump over that for a second there. Pretty sure the woodcutter's here, isn't he? In this house. He's supposed to be, at least.
Welcome. Have you... Isn't that girl? There was a... No. See you later.
We'll wait an hour.
Ave Maria.
She was
Young girl, and why? Farewell.
Lord be with... Have you... Have late... Try... See you later.
Woodcutter, there you are.
I'm looking...
Pavlena's gone missing too.
Now it's starting to make... I've been looking for that idiot.
Where do you think Pavlena and Roman might be?
Not long ago, Roman was talking over a beer about how him and Pavlena wanted to leave and start...
You think they'd really do it?
I took it all with a grain of salt. But after what he told me, for Christ's sake, he's got a whole house his pa left him. He wouldn't just...
Well, I don't know about Roman, but I've been at Pavlena's, and it didn't look...
She might have done it in secret. And she'd have best to go and look in Roman's house.
All right.
Great. That is, you can go.
Hang on. You said you two were...
For one thing, I have to work. And besides, how would it look if anyone saw me? Whereas you, no offense, but me...
Oh, that's just...
After you search the place, come, I'll be around.
I'm not gonna pay him, because there's no fucking point in paying him, and I can just do it myself for free. Was it this one now? Yeah. I need to level up my lockpicking anyway, so... Thievery is a good skill to have. Of course, we close doors behind us.
Nobody home. But maybe Pavlena was here. It's set for 2. Freshly eaten. And there are the baskets Pavlena came here to sell. They were here for sure. Maybe they just went for a stroll. Dushko might know about their favorite spots.
Damnation.
Damnation. I've never heard him say that before. Yeah, but this one's a bit out of my league at the moment. I need to level up my lockpicking. And I softlock myself. I'm fucking serious. I softlock myself. God damn it, man. Alright, I need to restart the game because I can't fucking move. Unbelievable.